हेलो वेलकम। आज हम देखेंगे कि कंप्यूटर फंडामेंटल्स का वीक 8 टेस्ट। ओके, सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, डैश इज ए कंडीशनल ब्रेक पॉइंट दैट इज नॉट एसोसिएटेड विथ एनी पर्टिकुलर लाइन बट विथ ए वेरिएबल। इसको क्या बोलते हैं? ओके, सो इसको इसको बोलते हैं वॉच पॉइंट। दैट इज ऑप्शन नंबर सी। ओके, तो इसका एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं होगा कि watch point is a type of conditional breakpoint that is triggered when a value of a specified variable changes. Unlike traditional breakpoints which are associated with specific lines of code, but watch points focus on monitoring the state of variable during program execution. Okay, so और भी ऑप्शन देख लेते हैं। दूसरा है कॉल स्टैक। सो कॉल स्टैक ये है shows the sequence of function calls. ओके, फंक्शन कॉल्स क्या है? It is a cell block contains some statements. Okay, या इसको बोलते हैं सेल्फ कंटेंट ब्लॉक ऑफ प्रोग्राम। so function calls that relate to the current points in the program, it does not monitor variable. Then locals display the current values of local variable in the scope but does not act as a conditional breakpoint. So watch points are particularly useful in debugging because they allow you to observe when and where a variable value modified without having to set breakpoints at each line of code, that is LOC, where that variable might change. So इसका आंसर हो जाएगा watch point, option number C. And question number 2, dash command is used to copy all the files from one floppy disk to another. ओके, तो कौन सा कमांड है जो कॉपी ऑल द फाइल्स फ्रॉम वन फ्लॉपी डिस्क टू अनदर? सो इसको क्या बोलते हैं कि डिस्क कॉपी कमांड। इसको बोलते हैं डिस्क कॉपी कमांड। दैट इज ऑप्शन नंबर सी। सो डिस्क कॉपी कमांड ये है कि दिस कमांड इज स्पेसिफिकली यूज्ड टू कॉपी द एंटायर कंटेंट्स ऑफ वन फ्लॉपी डिस्क टू अनदर, इंक्लूडिंग ऑल फाइल्स, फोल्डर एंड डिस्क स्ट्रक्चर. It creates an exact duplicate of the source disk, making it ideal for copying floppy disk. Okay? तो दूसरा ऑप्शन में देख लेते हैं। कॉपी कमांड क्या है? It is used to copy individual files or a group of files from one location to another, but it does not duplicate the entire disk structure. Then तीसरा X copy command. It an advanced version of the copy command that can copy files directory and subdirectory, but it is not designed to copy entire disk like disk copy. Okay, so the disk copy command is perfect for duplicating floppy disks as it ensures the exact replication of the disk data and format. Okay, so इसका आंसर हो जाएगा ऑप्शन नंबर सी, दैट इज disk copy command. Question number 3, to skip the step by step execution of the debugger command, dash is used. Okay, so step by step, to skip the स्टेप बाय स्टेप एग्जीक्यूशन ऑफ द डिबगर कमांड, इसको कौन सा कमांड बोलते हैं? स्टेप ओवर। ओके, इसको बोलते हैं स्टेप ओवर, ऑप्शन नंबर ए। सो स्टेप ओवर क्या है कि दिस कमांड इज अलाउड टू एग्जीक्यूट द करंट लाइन ऑफ कोड, दैट इज LOC, without stepping into any functions or methods that are called on that line. It used when you want to skip over function calls or lines without going into their internal details, focusing only on the current scope. Okay? Then दूसरा ये देख लेते हैं ऑप्शन। स्टेप इंफॉर्मेशन स्टेप इनटू सेकंड ऑप्शन, स्टेप इनटू, yes, step into this command is used to move the debugger on the call. Means step into this command is used to move the debugger into the called function or method. It allows you to see the internal execution of that function stepping through each line. Then step out. This command is used to exit the correct function and return to the calling function, allowing you to skip the remaining lines within the current function and continue debugging from where it was called. So इसका आंसर हो जाएगा स्टेप ओवर। to skip the step by step, that is step over. Option number 8. Question number 4. Dash is a sequence of instructions written in binary format. तो बाइनरी फॉर्मेट में जो सीक्वेंस ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन इसको बोलते हैं मशीन लैंग्वेज. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? मशीन लैंग्वेज. दैट इज ऑप्शन नंबर बी, मशीन लैंग्वेज. तो मशीन लैंग्वेज सही है कि दिस इज द लोएस्ट लेवल प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज कंसिस्टिंग ऑफ द बाइनरी कोड दैट इज 0 and 1. ओके, 0 means off, 1 means on. That the computers CPU can directly execute. It is specified to the processor architecture and does not need any transition to be understood by the machine. Machine language instructions directly control the hardware, making them very efficient but difficult to human to read and write. दूसरा ऑप्शन भी देख लेते हैं, assembly language. This is a low level programming language that uses the symbolic names, that is mnemonics. Okay, that is mnemonics for instruction instead of binary, making it slightly easier for humans to read and write compared to machine language. Somehow human to read and write compared to machine language. So however, it still needs to be translated into machine language by an assembler. Then एक option था, that is high level language. Yes, high level language, these are more abstract language like Python, Java and C++, which actually nowadays the programming language is still going on, which use natural language elements and are far easier for humans to write and understand. They must be compiled or interpreted into machine language for execution. So this answer हो जाएगा option number B, that is machine language. Full form of DS. Okay, that is declared storage. That is declared storage. Option number C, that is declared storage. So, with respect to computer fundamentals, in computer fundamentals, especially in the context of low-level programming language like assembly language, DS often refers to declared storage. This directive is to use to allocate memory space for variables, data structures, or arrays. It tells the system to reserve a specific amount of memory for future use, which is critical in managing data within the program. तो इसको बोलते हैं क्या? इसको बोलते हैं declare storage. That is option number C. Then question number 6, full form of DC. So full form of DC, that is declare constant. That is declare constant. Option number A. So declare constant is commonly used in programming and computing, particularly in assembly language, where it is used to declare and assign a constant value to a variable or storage location. A constant is a value that remains unchanged throughout the execution of the program, and declaring it ensures that the value is set at the beginning and cannot be altered. So इसका आंसर हो गया declare constant, that is option number A. Question number 7. The address of the program at the time of compilation is referred. That is translation time address. Translation time address. So question number 7 का A. Okay. So translation time address, that is TTA, this address is determined during the compilation or assembly process of the program. It refers to address that are assigned to variables and instructions related to the program structure before the program is linked or loaded into memory. These addresses are symbolic and not actual physical address. दूसरा ऑप्शन में देख लेते हैं. Linked address यही है कि this is the address used during the linking phase of the program compilation. The linker resolves symbolic references and assigns final address to program variables and instructions. These addresses are not yet the final memory address where the program will run. Then load time address क्या है? This is the address where the program will actually reside in the physical memory. When it loaded for execution, the load time address is assigned when the program is placed into memory for execution. Okay. So इसका आंसर हो जाएगा ऑप्शन नंबर A, that is transition time address 7 type. Question number 8. In which linking memory is saved? That is static as well as dynamic linking. That is both option A and B. That is C. So static linking यही है कि in static linking memory allocation is done at compile time. The linker combines all the object code modules into a single executable file. Okay. So the address of all variables and functions are resolved and fixed before the program is loaded into memory. So once linked, the program's memory layout is fixed and the executable file contains all the necessary code and data. Thus, memory information is saved into the executable file itself. तो इसको बोलते हैं static linking. Then dynamic linking क्या है? So dynamic linking memory allocation occurs at the runtime. The linker does not combine all the modules into a single executable file. Instead, it differs from linking decisions until the program is executed. So dynamic linking allows for shared libraries and modules to be loaded and linked while the program is running, saving memory by allowing multiple programs to share the same library code. So the memory details are resolved when the program is loaded into memory and the dynamic linker or loader performs the necessary linking. So memory is involved in both static and dynamic linking processes. Static linking saves memory information in the executable file, where dynamic linking handles memory resolution and allocation at runtime. So both of the statements are correct. Then question number 9. Process symbol is denoted by. Okay. So ये flow chart का आ गया question. Process symbol is denoted by rectangle. So इसका आंसर हो जाएगा ऑप्शन नंबर B, rectangle. So rectangle in the flow chart, a rectangle is used to denote a processor or operator. It represents a step where an action or task is performed. This shape is used to illustrate various types of operations, including computations, data manipulations, or other tasks that are part of the process. Then parallelogram, this shape is used to present input or output operations in the flow chart. It indicates actions like data entry, retrieval, or display. Then diamond symbol, this symbol is used for decision making. It represents a branching points where a decision is made, leading to different paths based on the condition or criteria. Okay. So इसको बोलते हैं rectangle. Question 9B. Question 10. To initialize input data, gas symbol is used. So to initialize input data, that is input output symbol, option number C. So input output symbol in flowchart, this symbol is used to represent input or output operations. It is typically depicted as a parallelogram and is used to denote the actions where data is entered into a system, that is input, or where the system produces output. The symbol is uploaded for showing how input data is initialized or how output data is displayed. तो initialize कैसे होगा और output कैसे display करेगा वही. Then process symbol, this symbol usually rectangle represents a process. पिछले क्वेश्चन में देखे थे. ओके, तो बैक क्वेश्चंस में हम देखे थे ये कि प्रोसेसर और ऑपरेशन स्टेप that some actions or computation occurs. It is used for steps that perform tasks or operations on data, but not specifically for initializing input data. So initialize के लिए input output symbol. So terminal symbol क्या है? This symbol typically an oval. It is used to represent the start and end points. Okay, start and end point के लिए oval, that is terminal symbol. End points of a flow chart. It does not relate it to input and output operation, but rather make it some boundaries of the flow chart. So initialize the input data, that is input output symbol. Okay. input output symbol is used in flow charts. So question number 10 का C. तो मिला लेते हैं एक बार. Question number 1 का C. Question number 2 का C. Question number 3 A. Question number 4 B. Question number 5 C. Question number 6 A. Question number 7 A. Question number 8 C. Question number 9 B. Question number 10 C. Yes. Submit. So thank you for taking the Week-8 test. So thank you.